Welcome to Vertigo Pro Before the Battle, where during the show we will reveal the brackets for the first Cardiff Classic held on September the 10th at Endurance 2016. I'm Nat, let's get on with the show. Held at the Gate, Cardiff, the 8-man winner-takes-all Cardiff Classic has seen competitors from all over the UK and beyond apply for their chance to walk away with the trophy, but only one man can. Now we take a look at the brackets match by match. Your first match-up will see Vertigo Pro favourite and mass sensation PANDA taking on RIDGEWAY, a man who's been forging a huge reputation around the UK for his hard-hitting style and take-no-prisoners attitude. Who will come out on top in this massive first round clash? Find out September the 10th. Now a look at the PANDA Cup.
This is our first match, and making his way out first, Ian Williams.
He certainly is a confident man, as you hear from his various nicknames he's picked up over time.
180 pounds, the incredible, the invincible, the indestructible, Ian Williams!
Now, of course, tonight he's got a big contest in store when he faces the mysterious PANDA, who, of course, made his debut at our last show, the First Frontier, in a losing effort to Justin the Hammer Sysum in the heavyweight title tournament.
It's true it was a losing effort, but it was certainly no shame for PANDA in that particular match.
I mean, it was highly competitive.
Definitely showed signs of things to come here at Vertigo Pro.
Tonight, of course, I think he'll want to get onto winning ways.
Definitely. The loss is out of the way. He was out of the title tournament. On to regular business now, and starting with Ian Williams.
I mean, what you need to understand, of course, is that if he loses again, it could start factoring into his thoughts when he gets into matches. He may start getting a little bit concerned, a bit aware of the defeats.
Definitely. A winning mentality is one you want. A losing mentality is one that can stick around for quite a long time, and it's not a rut he wants to get into.
So making his way to the ring now, PANDA. PANDA, very popular with the audience here in Cardiff.
Definitely. A lot of the people will have seen his efforts at the first show, and his high-flying style will certainly endear him to any new fans as well here for the second show.
Of course, what you need to remember with these guys is they are going to be a little bit familiar as they made their way through the Dragon Pro Academy out of Newport, which has raised a lot of great wrestlers in Welsh wrestling, and they have gone on to be a real hit in British wrestling. PANDA, no secret to Ian Williams.
Definitely not, and slowly but surely, no secret to the British scene in general. Definitely one to watch, as is Ian Williams himself.
Okay, the referee just checking both competitors for any illegalities or foreign objects, and now we're going to hit the ring for the first bell.
Well, we were going to, but Ian's making sure that his cape is folded appropriately.
I mean, I got to be honest, that's a lovely fold right there. You know, he took real time there to make sure there's no creases, and you got to respect the man who doesn't like a crease.
Well, if you had a cape like that, you wouldn't want it creased.
Fans are definitely up for this one tonight. It's a hot crowd in Cardiff in the Gate.
Yes, a hot night here in general, boiling hot, in fact.
Oh, nice smooth transition there into the arm lock. He's really yanking the pressure down there on PANDA.
You will see a lot of this from Ian Williams. Definitely more of a technical style, and it will be a bit of a clash of styles with a more slightly high-flying PANDA.
Beautiful reversal there, PANDA. Ian Williams, of course, I mean, if you're a fan of professional wrestling, British wrestling, you will know his style has been quite familiar with guys like Lord Steven Regal, a little bit of Fit Finlay in there, these guys who appreciated a nice technical style back to the World of Sport days.
Definitely, but that's not to say that he hasn't picked up influences from all over the world rather than just Britain. But you'll see that his sound technical base definitely comes from those sorts of guys.
But I think it's in Ian Williams' favour to keep the Panda grounded here, because Panda Cub, he employs a much more high-flying, impactful style, and for Ian Williams, he doesn't want to let the Panda fly.
Well, I think the main key for Ian Williams is going to be taking the legs out from under Panda Cub and taking them out early.
Can't even get a one there with that cover. He's went for an early cover there, but he definitely needs to work on the Panda some more before he attempts any kind of covers in this match.
You never know. Bigger surprises have happened. The shock pin can bring you a victory. It's happened before.
If I was Panda and I just got pinned after the action we've just seen, I'd be very disappointed with myself.
It's a fair point you make.
Like right now, these both men are in the feeling out process. Headlock, side headlock.
Williams goes back to the headlock and headlock takeover. Very focused attack early on from Williams.
He's yanking the pressure here. Nice reversal there from the Panda Cub. Into the headlock of his own with scissors. Beautiful reversal. Oh, that's a fantastic bridge there from the Panda Cub on 2.
Some great technical wrestling being shown by both guys.
Yeah, jockeying for position here. 1, 2. Ah, kick out. And Ian Williams wisely getting out of the ring there. As I said, he doesn't want the Panda to get ahead of momentum there, so he's obviously rolling out the ring.
Well, as we just spoke about, an early cover, it can happen. And he was very close there with the backslide. Just goes to show the element of surprise could be a big thing. Could be just the thing Panda Cub needs to get back to winning ways.
Oh, without a doubt. Obviously, Ian Williams, he's going to use every moment he can to get his bearings, take a breather. At the end of the day, a slower, methodical contest favours Ian Williams. And he's going to do everything in his power to keep it that way.
Definitely. If I was in Ian Williams' position, that would be the exact tactic I'd employ. The more he can slow Panda Cub down, the more he can keep him grounded, the higher his chances of winning this match.
That's a stiff kick there from Ian Williams. Playing up to the crowd a bit. Now he's going to try and ground the Panda Cub down. The referee trying to keep Ian Williams fair here. And at the end of the day, I think Ian Williams, he's a smart guy. He wants to win. He wants to cause harm to Panda Cub, but he doesn't want to break the rules, because at the end of the day, he wants the win.
You say that. It's all very well playing by the rules.
Nice drop kick there from Panda Cub. Now he's trying to roll over a bit of momentum here. Big side slam.
As I was saying, it's all very well playing by the rules, but where does it got him? Ian Williams is on his back.
Kick out of 2.
Pinning position there. At the end of the day, the only thing that's going to count at the end is who's got their name in the win column at the end of the match.
And both men are going to want that. Ian Williams, of course, this being his official debut with Vertigo Pro Wrestling. Oh, high impact there, reversal. Panda Cub definitely felt that. And Panda Cub, of course, going back to my point, he needs that win. He needs to get rolling here. Too many losses will play a factor in his mindset going into that ring.
Well, at the end of it, everyone's Vertigo Pro for the same thing. Everyone's looking at shots at the Vertigo Pro Heavyweight Championship. Too many losses.
I mean, that's what they're all here for. At the end of the day, if you're in this company and you do not want to shot that title, you're in the wrong place. You need to reassess your goals.
Exactly. And too many losses are going to mean title shots are few and far between.
Ian Williams in pain there. Oh, big shot. I think Ian Williams, he's thinking out this match. He's got the Panda on his knees. That's exactly where he wants him. A Panda cannot fly from there. He needs to keep him grounded. And I've said it before, and I don't mean to labour the point, but Panda Cub's main forte is aerial-based offense. You do not want to let the Panda take to the skies. Now he's grabbing him there. Takes him down. Ian Williams is in control here. He's going to look to... Big elbow drop. He's going to look to seize the advantage. 2. Kick out of 2.
Williams has got the match exactly where he wants it at this point. Panda Cub's been grounded for quite a while now. And it's fair to say that Williams is in the ascendancy here.
I mean, this is going to be a real test of the Panda Cub's stamina as well, because you expend so much energy when you're just on the defense. you can say all you like about, you know, being on the offense and it using up energy, but he's on the defense and he's absorbing a lot of punishment right now.
Definitely, Williams seems to be cutting him off at every turn. Just as we think Panda's going to get some momentum going, Williams cuts him off again.
Okay, the rear is that more sleeper, or would you call that, or maybe even that slight choke there from Ian Williams? He's got it locked in on the Panda Cub. Oh, big reversal.
Well, Williams is not adverse to using a slightly illegal tactic to get his way.
Panda Cub build up ahead of steam. Big knee splash there.
Well, could this be the point now where Panda can pick up the pace to suit himself?
Innovative offense from the Panda Cub there. I don't even know what you would call that. That was like a elevated foot stomp into a drop kick.
Either way, it's worked.
1, 2, and a kick out of 2. Panda Cub now getting a bit of momentum together.
Definitely, but again, look at him. How much has he absorbed already? How much has he got left in the tank to push on and win this match?
If nothing else, I mean, how much more heat is being generated with that mask on? I mean, have you ever tried running around in Halloween masks?
The less said about my days of doing that sort of thing, the better, I believe.
Oh, he's got him up. What's he going for here? Big strength. Fallbacks. Nice suplex there. Panda Cub showed a nice deal of strength there, and he showed he's still got a little bit in him, and a little bit in the tank.
Definitely. What is interesting here, we've talked about Panda's high-flying abilities, but his comeback in this has been almost all technical based up until this point.
That right there is what we're talking about. A standing moonsault for the near fall there, and that's what Panda Cub's all about.
Definitely.
Taken to the top rope here. What's he got in mind, Luke?
Well, it's high risk, high reward at this point for Panda. Again, you have to ask how much has he got left in the tank. Is it really worth him going for higher risk offense at this point? How much more would a missed move take out of him?
It's what he knows how to do. I mean, at the end of the day, if that's what his offense is, Panda Cub has to go for it because that's what he knows how to get the win. Big tornado DDT there.
It's not just about what your offense is. It's about being smart enough to adapt to the opponent you're in there with.
And that could be the big question, is that did he fall foul of Justin Sysum at the last show because of his failure to adapt? Or merely was it just unlucky? Is it because Panda Cub's high-risk style is yielding no rewards? That could be the argument there. That's a bit more of a power-based maneuver there from Panda Cub. Less high-flying, a bit more grit.
That may be about to change. Panda looking to go up.
Once again, as you said, is this more unnecessary risk?
In my view, yes. Look at the time it's taking to get to the top rope. This is extra recovery time for Ian Williams again. This is the second time.
Ian Williams rolls out. Panda Cub at the top rope. Roll through. Here we go. Big plancha down onto the outside. Oh, but the Panda Cub, he appears to be holding his knee.
Again, this is exactly what I was talking about. High risk offense is called high risk for a reason. It can bring high rewards.
He's taken out Ian Williams, but in doing so, as the Panda Cub, taken out himself.
It's the question that he needs to answer here. Does he have enough left?
The ref's counting to 8. 9. That's 10. That's a double count out.
That's it. This one's ended in a draw. I've got to be honest. It's the right result. Both men look relatively out on their feet. Well, in Panda's case, out on his feet.
Panda Cub's knee exposed there. I think he's had a little bit of a problem with his knee. And Ian Williams, though, begging off into the crowd. But surely, with the Panda's knee injured, if I was Ian Williams, instead of crawling away, I would have gone on the attack.
It's all very well saying to go on the attack. Like you said, the rules are important. The bell's gone. The match is over.
The Cardiff Classic has seen wrestlers, both old and new, clamour for a spot, and this match is the perfect example, as we see Cayman, a legend of the Welsh scene, going one-on-one with one half of the Purveyors of Violence, Joe Messinger. Our next match in the first round sees the battle of Vertigo Pro Original and fan favourite Captain Dick Morgan and Bishop. Both men have a big history in Vertigo Pro and will want to use the Cardiff Classic as their ticket to glory. Now let's take a look at the captain.
For now, let's concentrate on what's in front of us. with Danny Jones making his way to the ring.
Of course, Danny Jones competed at the last show, the First Frontier. He was unsuccessful in the first round match against Sol Evans. So once again, here's another man with a point to prove.
Definitely, Danny's going to be looking to set the record straight and get his first win in the books in Vertigo Pro.
But of course, his opponent tonight is no slouch. He's definitely a man with a plan. That's Captain Dick Morgan.
Captain Dick, a big fan favourite, possibly because he's as drunk as several of the people in the crowd.
This is very true, and I have it on good word that he's currently had a parking ticket because his boat's out front. The captain, the crowd really loving the captain right now. Out he comes.
Is there any coincidence that after heading through the curtain he's gone straight in the direction of the bar?
Well, you'd say that probably if you're going to compete, you need to be slightly sober.
A normal person, yes. A pirate? Maybe not.
Perhaps he performs better inebriated. This should be a really good match, Luke. Both men have come through the Dragon Pro Academy. They know each other very well. I believe this should be a very good technical match. Handshake at the start. It shows the mutual respect between these two, and that's exactly what you want to see in Vertigo Pro.
Definitely. Two standout competitors from the first show. And it'll be interesting to see what happens when they go one-on-one here.
Both men will want to put their names in the win column, get some momentum, get themselves on the map, in the queue for the Vertigo Pro Heavyweight Championship. They need to start right now with a good match and a good win.
With these two knowing each other as well as they do, it'll be interesting to see how much feeling out goes on here in the early going.
This is definitely going to be a process of that. Both men will look for a weakness, look for an opening. There'll be a jockeying for position, and there's going to be a lot of technical back and forth, I believe, in this match. As we can see right now, Danny Jones working on Morgan's arm. Some nice interchange there. This will be a very technical match in the early going, I believe. Lovely transition there from Danny Jones into the reversal. Beautiful takedown.
Great counter from Jones. Again, it shows just how well these men know each other.
This is what Danny Jones is all about. We've seen different types of wrestlers tonight. Handshake, that's nice to see that respect. Going back to that point, we've seen some really different wrestlers tonight. But these two, quite similar in their style, quite similar in their approach. You're not going to see a lot of high risk, a lot of impactful moves. You're going to see a very technical, methodical game, and it's going to see who's got the better tonight.
As you can see, both men taking their time here. Both know each other well enough to not rush in. Both will be very aware of each other's signature moves and any particular nuances of their style.
Nice bit of back and forth pinning game there. Danny Jones rolls out.
Again,
and so far, even
Stevens.
Yeah, definitely an even contest thus far. No man pushing themselves ahead of the queue there.
The problem we have here looking at Captain Dick is the pain in his head being inflicted by Danny Jones or via hangover.
You can't have a hangover if you're still drunk, Luke.
And Captain Dick spends a lot of his time drunk.
Forcing Danny Jones into the corner here. As expected, this is a nice, slow, methodical start. Both men, they don't want to make a mistake. They don't want to let the other in. So right now, not taking any risks. The feeling out process. We're going to see a lot of grapples, a lot of holes in the early going here while they try to find an opening.
Definitely, especially from Jones. It may be that Morgan is the guy who comes out a little quicker. Jones, the more technical of the two.
Our first big move there, power slam from Danny Jones. Now he's going to take to the stomps on the mat. And this could be the opening that Danny needs to take advantage of this match. but he has to make it count. Nice European uppercut there. Forearm. Got Dick Morgan on the ropes. What's he going for here? Shoulder barrage. And he gets a 2 count for his work there.
Morgan showing some ill effects early on, which is to be expected, considering the amount he's drunk this afternoon.
Then it could also be the fact that he's on dry land and he's not moving back and forth. It's going to have some sort of effect.
Very true, he's a man who very much has his sea legs.
Which Danny Jones right now seems to be trying to take out.
It's a wise move from Jones.
No man can move if he ain't got no legs. But as we've seen in this match so far, as I've said, each man is going to look for a weakness and they're going to seize on it. And Danny Jones sees this weakness being Dick Morgan's legs. Dick Morgan charges into the ropes here. And there you are, he's shown the effects of the work that Danny Jones has done on his legs so far on that vertical base.
Well, with his legs taken out from him, he'll be more Lieutenant Dan than Captain Dick. Jones staying on Morgan here.
Snap suplex there from Danny Jones. 1. He only gets the 1 count there. He's going to have to do a little bit more if he wants to put away the captain.
The captain trying to get the crowd behind him. A very popular man here at Vertigo Pro.
Oh, and he's just not fast. He's not catching up with Danny Jones as fast as he would like there. He's favouring that left leg. Big power slam there from Dick Morgan. He seems to have enough in the tank with the vertical base to execute the manoeuvre.
How quick would you be moving after 3 bottles a run?
Quite frankly, Luke, I wouldn't be upright. I'd be on the floor.
Well, that's why you're not a pirate, Dale.
Not every man can be, Luke. Big knees to the midsection there from Danny Jones. Another European uppercut. And what's he got planned here? Tilt the world slam there from Dick Morgan. Nice reversal.
Again, we talked about how well these two know each other.
He saw that coming.
Prime example of knowing the sort of offense that Jones will use and having a counter in mind.
Dick Morgan, what's he going for here? Big kick to the midsection. It looks like he's going to go for a suplex. No, nice reversal. Danny Jones drops to his feet.
Roll-up attempt.
For the 2. And it seems this match is picking up more of a pace as both men start to get a little bit more tired. They're starting to throw a bit more caution to the wind, looking for that win.
Jones, though, seemingly, of the two, the guy who's wrestling smart. And as we've seen as the evening's gone on, those who are wrestling smart are the guys picking up victories.
Oh, big boot to the face of Danny Jones there. Nice reversal from Dick Morgan. Dick Morgan going up to the middle rope. What's he got in mind here? Are we going to see a little bit of old school?
Should he really be attempting this in his condition?
Yes, he should, because he just nailed it.
Again, it goes back to what we've been saying all night. High risk can bring high
nice arm
reward.
drag there from Dick Morgan, and he's taking control of this match. Danny Jones, I think he might be in trouble. Oh, beautiful manoeuvre there.
Brainbuster to the knee.
And
from
Danny
Morgan.
Jones is going to feel that.
This could be what ultimately ends up swinging the match in Morgan's favour.
That's going to take a lot out of someone's neck, that sort of manoeuvre.
Well, Jones does not look in a good way on the outside at the moment. You have to favour Captain Dick from here.
And the crowd showing their appreciation for both men's efforts here. Dick Morgan to the outside, Danny Jones rolls back in. Soldier barge to the midsection, Danny Jones
Again,
feeling it.
more high risk offense from Morgan. Jones cuts him off.
Danny Jones.
What do we have coming up here?
He was going for some kind of suplex attempt there. Dick Morgan fought him off.
Both
Danny
men.
Jones with strikes to the head.
Jones gets the better of the jostling for position.
Beautiful suplex attempt into a sit out from Danny Jones, but only for the two. And Danny Jones starting to show a little bit of frustration.
Understandably. He has to have been thinking that he had Morgan beat there. But Morgan shown some resilience. The resilience you expect from a pirate.
You can see the toll this match has taken on Dick Morgan's back there. The welts starting to form from the suplex.
You can see the pain on Morgan's face as he gets to his feet.
Beautiful running knee. Oh, and only the 2 count again. What would it take to put away Dick Morgan? And Danny Jones is starting to show some real frustrations.
He has to be careful not to lose focus here.
I fancy though, as this match is going on, that the usually fun-loving, happy Danny Jones is getting a little aggressively.
Maybe it'll be good for him. As you said, he's looking to go on in the win column.
Those
A
kicks
newfound
there,
aggression could be the thing that does it.
slightly disrespectful kicks to Dick Morgan here.
Uncharacteristic of Jones.
But as you said, you know, last time at the first Frontier, he didn't get the win. And tonight, he wants that win. So is this what's needed? Reversal, out the suplex attempt. Roll through on the ropes.
Reversed by Morgan.
As a freak out.
Picks up the win. Snatches victory from the jaws of defeat.
And Danny Jones, he is not happy.
He took his eye off the ball for 3 seconds.
A fantastic match though from both men. They should be very proud of their efforts. And the crowd of Cardiff showing their appreciation. But for Danny Jones, surely he has to put this down as an opportunity missed.
Definitely. For all intents and purposes, Jones had Morgan beat there. Lost concentration, frustration maybe getting the better of him. Morgan reverses the roll-up for a 3 count.
And Dick Morgan extending the hand for the handshake as we saw to start the match. But this time Danny Jones, he doesn't want anything to do with the handshake.
No one likes a bad loser, Dale.
And right now Danny Jones is as sour as a lemon.
It's another opportunity to do the right thing here. Obviously,
Dick
very
Morgan extended
frustrated
his
after
hand.
this.
But Danny Jones, a frustrated individual. Oh, that's disrespect right there. Danny Jones feigning the handshake and spilling to the outside.
There's no real need from this, from two people who've known each other so well over the years.
You don't want
You
to see
really
that.
expect better from them. Captain Dick, unsurprisingly,
Back on the beer.
celebrating in a more alcoholic manner than most of the competitors we've had here tonight.
But at the end of the day, the pirate, he always gets his bounty.
Welcome back. So far we filled the first round with some of the finest that British wrestling has to offer, and this next match will be a clash for the ages as Chris Brooks takes on Tyler Bate. Both men know each other extremely well and neither man will want to give up their place in the Cardiff Classic without a fight. Who wins? Find out at Endurance on September the 10th at the Gate, Cardiff. So there you have it, the full brackets for the Cardiff Classic. Join us September the 10th in Cardiff at the Gate for this historic evening. Until then, that's all from us at Vertical Pro. Goodbye.